Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Erica and I'm a homeschooling homemaking mama of 5. Today we're going to be decluttering my cabinets. Well, 2 of my cabinets, my coffee cup cabinets and then my just regular plastic drinking cups. And then we're going to be cleaning my 5-year-old son Joe's room. I normally just keep my coffee cups and some of my coffee in here, but it's accumulated quite a bit of random things. So I'm just going to clean it out and wipe it down. It's been, honestly, I don't remember the last time I cleaned it. We'll say maybe 6 months. I've cleaned it. I know I've cleaned it at least one time during there. But my goal was just to clear it out and put back the coffee cups that we drink out of regularly and a couple little extra utensils or coffee tools that we use. Like I've got a milk steamer, frother, that's what it is, and then a coffee bean grinder. We're not necessarily coffee snobs, but I do love coffee. We do the subscription order from Black Rifle. We drink Freedom Fuel is what it is. You get 4 bags of it once every 3 weeks. I do drink a lot of coffee. By myself, I probably drink at least a pot a day. So I was just putting back my coffee mugs in here after I cleaned them. I have a lot more than this, but I have some Fiesta-ware coffee cups, and I try not to drink out of them just because they go with my, plates and stuff. And I put them in another cabinet on the other side that we're not dealing with today. But I put all the stuff up there that I don't normally reach for because I actually have a frother on my coffee pot. And then I've got, some teas and some filters. I don't have a filter, or I don't need the the paper filters for my coffee maker because it's got one of the permanent ones. The water bottles may seem excessive, but there's 7 of us in this house, and during the summer we do a lot of hiking. So water bottles are essential when you go out in the woods, and I try not to use a lot of plastic bottles or something that's not reusable. Yes, y'all, that's bacon grease that I cook with. I'm not going to apologize for it. Anyway, so a lot of this stuff, some of it, my thought process was if it didn't have a lid to it or it was broken or damaged in some way, that I would get rid of it. We get a ton of them for free with my husband's job, and it seems like there's always some kind of fair or festival or something going on where they're handing out free water bottles, and we've accumulated quite a bit. So if it was damaged, I threw it away, and if we just didn't use it, I donated it. But I think most of these were damaged because that one had melted and then the other one was missing a lid. So that's what I was just going through here and doing. And then, of course, there's always some kind of random thing in your cabinet. As y'all saw, there was a Frankenstein painting in one of them, and a pasta maker, I think. And oh my goodness, yeah, that is a Bigfoot cookie cutter. My sister calls her husband Squatch, or Sasquatch and Bigfoot and all this. It's pretty funny. So for her baby shower, it was themed Baby Sasquatch. So that's what that was. The little foot cookies turned out adorable. I put brown icing on them to make it look like little hairy feet. So it was cute. I'm getting a little bit better with making cookies, but do y'all have cabinets like that? Always accumulating weird stuff? All right, here's Joe's room again. If y'all have been around on my channel for a little bit, this room is like this quite a bit. So I don't have a reason for why it's like this. It just is. I haven't come in here. So I started with the bed. He's been sleeping in here, y'all, though. So I have to say that he sleeps on the couch a little bit more, but he's been sleeping in his bed. So he's only gotten in our bed a couple times, but he starts out in here or on the couch. So it just really depends. And I had him come in here and clean up a little bit before this on his own, but he got a little distracted, but he did well to help me. So I think with him, and probably most kids, you got to give them a specific task and make it kind of fun. At one point here, we were racing to see who could pick up the most Legos, and then I'd have him do something specific. Like I had him pick out all the little pieces to his school clock, and he's putting his hard hat on there, y'all, in case something fell. There wasn't anything fall on him, but. I gotta confess, I was terrible with my older kids, my oldest specifically, with not cleaning up. I was so young when I had them, I just cleaned up after them. And to be honest, I wasn't really that good at cleaning. I just kind of learned as I went. And then I always thought I needed a lot of stuff, and it's just taken me till the last couple years to realize that I don't need as much stuff as I have. And I'm sure as I get older, I'll learn I don't need near as much stuff as I think I do right now. So it's just, I don't know. I always think that I'm fairly self-aware, but I guess when it comes to my stuff, I can't see it all clearly, like what is obviously not useful and what is. But I usually try to work in piles, especially in his room. I will get a broom. And again, this is why I like to use separate brooms for my bathroom and my porch. And, I like to have different brooms. So I'll sweep his toys up and we'll sort through it. And then, of course, there's a little bit of dirt and stuff in there. And I don't mind that too much. And I mean, kids, they're pretty resilient. And when it comes to boys, well, girls too, but my kids specifically will play in the dirt all day long if I let them. So if their toys get mixed up in it a little bit, it's not too bad. But that's what Lysol and antibacterial wipes are for, right? But lighting I put the camera too close to the actual lamp, so I tried to adjust the lighting here a little bit, but I thought it was kind of neat to see it, but hopefully I didn't blind any of y'all with it. Again, I do not sort toys. I don't see the point in it, and I know he's just going to mess it up again. Maybe if he had fewer toys, and he really doesn't even have that many, so I think it probably looks worse because they're not sorted, but frankly, I don't care enough to do it. Nothing wrong with it if you do. I think that's awesome if you can. This mess is entirely me on the top. I brought his clothes in and set it on top of this. So I'm either going to have to move it, not because of Joe, but because of me, or I'm just got to know what I'm going to do. But yeah, those were clean clothes that as I was folding them, I brought them in here and laid them on top, and we've just been sorting through them. He had a dresser, but this room is so small. You would have to see it in person to understand how absolutely ridiculously tiny this room is. And just everything takes up space. Like the smallest thing takes up space in here. So we just took it out, and he's got all of his clothes in the closet. And it was organized when I first put it together and everything. And I don't know, getting his closet's just, if I can shut the door, I'll just walk away and forget about it. And that is not how I should do things, y'all. For watching my video. I guess I have a guest star here right now on this little outro. Thank you guys for a big thank you all for giving me the motivation by watching my videos and having this desire to create content or whatever you want to call it. But it was Sunday when I filmed the last part of this. I filmed the cleaning up my cabinets over the last couple days, and I'll tell you what, Joe's room obviously needed cleaning bad. It gets bad real quickly. I still haven't quite figured out what the problem is. I know the biggest problem is I don't make him do it at night, and I let it get bad like that, and that's on me. He's 5. I'm the one that's here all day, so it's on me. And I got to do better, but, it got cleaned, so till the next time, I guess. And my cabinets, they are awful, as y'all saw, and I don't know how to upkeep. Like, I don't know how. I feel like I'm constantly yelling at my kids already to do so much. And I know that's, the biggest problem is there's 7 people in this house, and I can't, and I shouldn't be the one that picks up after them. Yeah, I know a lot of the responsibility of the house is on me, and I'm perfectly, happy to accept that. But, my kids are old enough that they need to take personal accountability too. But I don't know. Do y'all have this same problem? Like, I get to a point where I'm just so tired of fussing and nagging and pleading and asking that I'm just like, forget it. I'll just do it myself. And I know that doesn't benefit anyone because I'm more aggravated and they're not learning a lesson but I mean, my kids are really good kids. And for the most part, I really can't complain. I'm very blessed. They always are quick to say thank you. They appreciate everything they have. They all help each other out. I have never seen a group of siblings that share as much as they do. Like, they genuinely want to share with them. Like if any one of them buys like a bag of chips or candy or something like that, with their own money, they make it a point I don't have to tell them. And usually my thing is, if you're not going to share, then don't eat it in front of somebody, you know, but they don't even, it doesn't even seem like they think about it that way. Like, they just want their siblings to be able to share with them. My oldest son, when he got his first job, he was so tickled to buy his siblings, you know, milkshakes or take them out and do this stuff. Like, to me anyway, and I'm their mom, so I'm probably a bit biased, but they seem like they genuinely want to make each other happy for the most part. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it and be like, oh yeah, they're sweet to each other all the time. No, my gosh, they fight like cats and dogs. It is ridiculous. But anyway, I said all that to say, I've gotten to a point with like the cabinets and stuff that I'm like, if they'll just put them up, I don't care where it goes. So my plan in my mind is every so often to go in there and organize it and get it the way I want it. And then I get discouraged when it's not like that 4 days later. So, you know, I pick and choose my battles, and my kitchen and putting stuff back is just not one of them I choose to fight anymore. Like, I'll settle for the dishwasher. I'll settle for it going in the trash, you know, that type of stuff. So that's, anyway, I think I got off topic. I wanted to tell you guys, I knew it needed done. I knew it was bad, but I just didn't want to do it because I know that in a couple days it's going to be right back to where it was. But I did try to eliminate some stuff, and that should help, especially the cabinet with the water bottles and stuff. In Joe's room, I don't know. I don't have any excuses. It's just messy. He did help, as y'all saw, and I'm sure I said in the voiceover, but that's about, you know, the way my face looks right now is about how I feel about it. I am feeling much better, contrary to my red nose and the sound. The congestion's just about broke up. I'm terrible with tissues and stuff, and my nose gets real sensitive, and it just is what it is. So, but I got a real busy week ahead. I got a lot of driving to do, got a lot of cleaning to do. So hopefully I'll have quite a bit of content for y'all. But I hope wherever you all are, you are having a blessed one. And thank you again for watching my video, and I will see you guys in the comments. Bye.
Woohoo! I am done.